Playhouse, Y94, Amy Cape on a TRQ out of the totally random question box. And today's TRQ. When did you catch your kid in a lie, or when did your parents catch you in a lie as a kid? So maybe you're on either side of that. Either you're a parent that caught your kid in a lie, or you're looking back and you're like, oh, yeah, they got me in a good one when I was a kid. 237, it's caller text for the TRQ. Why do I feel like you were probably busted a time or two as a kid, Amy K?
I mean, sometimes, yeah, but most of the time I would blame things on my siblings. But I would kind of sneak out of my room, and the grill was right below my room, so I could go out my window, step onto the grill.
Got it. Yep.
And then I'd be in my backyard. And I got caught sneaking out, so my parents were trying to figure out how I got out without waking them up. And my mom straight up asked me, did you go out the window and did you use the grill to get out? And I said, no, I didn't even think about that.
It's a great idea, though. Thanks.
Well, then she ended up moving the grill because I think she realized this is definitely how Amy got out.
The footprints on the top of the grill probably also didn't help. Either you caught your kids in a lie, or when you were a kid, your parents totally caught you in a lie. That's in the TRQ this morning at 237 hits. Whenever we catch our kids in lies, it's like the stupidest thing. Like, hey, you guys didn't get into that candy, did you? And there's like Reese's wrappers all over the floor. It's like, no, we didn't. Okay. It's the dogs eating Reese's now. So that's the level we're at.
Do
currently.
they blame each other on for things?
No, but they're such a twosome. They're such partners in crime. There's no way there'd be an innocent one in the mix, you know?
My niece, there's two of them, and they blame each other.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was Harper. That was Amelia. And they go back and forth. And it's like, okay, well, clearly it was either both of you or one of you, but just tell us who it was.
I think it's the twin element that maybe is why we're different in that way.
They get along a little better.
Yeah, if they're going to commit a crime, they're doing it together.
I mean, at least they got a partner in crime. That's good.
And a future cellmate, potentially. Yeah. And the Y94 Morning Playhouse TRQ, when did you catch your kid in a lie? Or maybe you're doing it from the now adult kid perspective. Back in the day, you were caught in a lie. Seeing kind of both of them, really.
Yeah, someone said, I went looking for my phone, and they told me they didn't see it while literally having it hidden behind their back. Someone else said, I could tell my daughter made a mess. There was juice all over the floor. She looked me dead in the eyes and said it wasn't me, with the juice dripping down her shirt.
I'm pretty sure it was you. Or they threw juice at you.
Yeah, they got you too.
Who's the Kool-Aid man? Oh, yeah. That's why there's a hole in the wall, you see. And you caught a kid in a lie, one of those?
Oh, the one that I always catch them in is they will have their phones past a certain time, and I will walk in the bedroom, and they will hurry and hide it, like they're being completely sneaky.
Like your bed sheet is glowing.
Why do kids think parents can't tell some of these things? Like, come on, dim your phone.
You probably just think that you're smarter than you really are for a while, probably. There's people that never grow out of that. There's adults walking around thinking they're a lot more sneaky than they really are.
You know what? That probably is true. Everyone probably thinks they're sneaky, and no one's sneaky at all.
We got a couple of them in the office here. You know who they are.
Yeah.
You ever experienced a lying kid before?
Well, my oldest daughter, she was about 13. She was on a field trip to Chicago, and I was on the phone with her, and her younger brother, who was about 5, came running up to me, screaming and crying, saying, Victoria just hit me.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she came running up to me saying his sister just hit him.
Oh, I thought she was in Chicago.
Yeah. Said, oh, she did, all the way from Chicago, huh? He goes, well, she hit me last week.
Delayed reaction. Ow, she got me last week. Ow! Are we seeing some lying kids?
Yeah, someone said, my girls told me they hadn't been making any potions, but my shampoo bottle was half empty, mixed with glitter and an alarming amount of food coloring. Someone else said, my kids always swear up and down that they brush their teeth, but their toothbrushes are always completely dry.
Caught your kid in a lie.
They said they weren't swimming, and I knew it when their bikes and their bodies were wet. They told me that they didn't go swimming. They were taking their bikes and running them down the dock and jumping in the water with them.
Did they try to come up with some rationale as to why they were dripping with water or no?
No, they said they were playing in the hose down at their friend's house.
Either you're the parent and you caught the kid lying, or maybe back in the day you were busted, but you're an adult now. 237, it's TRQ when you caught your kid in a lie. Chapel Roans on Y94. In the TRQ, when you caught your kid lying in the 194 Morning Playhouse, getting flooded with them from both sides. Either they were the lying kid or they caught their kid lying.
Someone said, I asked if they ate candy, and my daughter said no, with chocolate all over her face. Someone else said, my kids are adults now, and they like to tell me the stuff that they did as teenagers. Honestly, I don't care. You did it. You got away with it, and you're fine. It no longer matters, but they think it's funny to tell me what they did and how they got away with it.
Caught your kid lying.
Pushing my niece off of the couch and me sitting right there watching it. Like, I didn't do that. And I'm like, bro, I literally just saw you. And they're like, no, she fell off the couch. Nah, bro, I saw you.
I was like literally just staring at you doing this. So, okay. Hey, you caught your kid lying?
So my son is in his 30s now, but when he was about 5, he would go play with the neighbors down the street, and the neighbor's dad came and said, your son keyed my car. And we asked my son, Trevor, did you do this? And he said, no. Then we asked the dad, well, how do you know that our son did this? And he said, well, he carved his name, Trevor, in the car. Trevor, you might want to think this because your name is in his car. He's like, I did do it. I'm sorry, Mom.
Yeah, next time don't write your first name.
Yeah, that is how you're going to get caught. Come on.
And you caught your kid lying?
I asked them what they did over the weekend, and they make up a story. And then when I call them out on it, saying, like, they said they saw a movie, for instance, I'm like, oh, yeah? Which movie was it? Then they pull a movie out of their head and like, oh, what was it about?
Okay, so they claimed they were the movie. What did they actually do?
I don't know.
So hopefully you don't need like a bail bondsman or something. But like these kids aren't like, you got to complete the story before you start the story.
This one is kind of similar to the first call. Someone said, I wrote my sister's name on the closet wall with crayon. And I told my mom that it was my sister trying to frame her, but my sister was a baby and couldn't write yet. And I still remember how stupid I felt for trying to pull that stunt.
The baby! It's the baby!
She did it!
You ever seen Baby Boss before?
No.
Feels very baby bossy.
The baby blaming it on someone else?
Well, no, like the older sibling trying to blame the
Okay.
baby for stuff. And it's like, I don't think so, man. What did you get your kid doing?
I guess I've got a 15-year-old that was going to stay the night at his friend's house, and I found out that his friend was a girl.
So it quickly went from you being like, oh, hey, great, you got a little friend, to like, I am not ready to be a grandpa. Gotcha. Any final ones, Amy K?
Yeah, someone said I didn't want to go to school as a kid, so I ran our old school glass thermometer under hot water and then called my mom over to check on it. She read it and goes, oh, wow, 118 degrees, huh? You shouldn't even be alive right now, let alone go to school, and just gave me a glare. She's a nurse, so I don't know why I was dumb enough to try that one.
Yeah, there's probably like a sweet spot there.
Yeah, you went a little too hot.
And you knew the kid lying because you caught him how?
Getting schoolwork done.
Okay, so is it just as simple as he was telling you it was getting done, but it wasn't getting done, or what?
Correct.
How did we end up busting him?
Teacher-parent conferences.
Oh, yeah, because parents and teachers do talk sometimes.